The topic of today's video is regarding using our imagination to change our beliefs and not using our willpower to change our beliefs. And this is a really important point here that many people miss. I often used to fall into this category myself. I often used to assume that by working harder and by applying more mental effort, I would get better results. Well, actually, I would find that quite the opposite would occur. The more effort I applied, the more so-so my results would be. So I quickly started to notice this. The more effort I was putting in, the harder I was working at it, the more mediocre my results would be. So I want to share with you today a passage from Joseph Murphy's book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And in this particular chapter, called How to Get the Results You Want, he covers some of the teachings of Émile Coué, who was a famous French psychologist. And he talks about this law of reverse effort, which is something that Coué focused on in his teachings. And the idea here is that we are focusing on directing the imagination. We are not using willpower. We are not using force. We are not using mental effort or coercion. We are focusing on directing our imagination. And this is a crucial point here that he raises. And when I say focusing on directing our imagination, we do this best when we are in a state of relaxation. So when we are in a relaxed intellectual state, we can easily redirect the imagination. We can't do this when we are in a place of thinking we need to exert some kind of willpower or mental effort over our imagination. I hope this makes sense. So I'll just read this passage to you now. And this, as I said before, is from the chapter How to Get the Results You Want. Use imagination, not willpower. Enlisting the powers of your subconscious mind is not like pushing against an obstacle. Working harder does not lead to better results. Use no willpower. Instead, visualize the end and the state of freedom it produces. You will find your intellect trying to get in the way, trying to find ways to solve the problem and impose those ways on your subconscious. Resist this. Put away your intellectual problem-solving skills. Persist in maintaining a simple, childlike, miracle-making faith. Picture yourself without the ailment or problem. Imagine the emotional gratification of the freedom state you seek. Cut out all of the red tape from the process. The simple way is the best way. A wonderful way to get a response from your subconscious mind is through disciplined or scientific imagination. As we have seen, the subconscious mind is the architect and builder of the body. It controls all of your vital functions. The Bible says, "Whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive." To believe is to accept something as true, to live in the state of being it. As you sustain this mood, you shall experience the joy of the answered prayer. Anyway, I hope that was helpful to you today. Thanks very much for listening. Bye for now.